Way south. Four men attempting to race their kite buggies across the Sahara Desert. Relying on just wind for power, they're setting out to tackle a gruelling 2,500 kilometre stretch from Morocco to Senegal.
Guys have buggied parts of the Sahara, but nobody's done a north to south crossing. So we hope to be the first to do so. And it ties in, we've got a group of mad adventurers who have stuck their hand up to give it a go. And it's now a race between myself and Garth Freeman in the Aussie team against Steve Gurney and Craig Hansen in the Kiwi team. And we're doing it in order to raise awareness of the child trafficking and child sex trade in Asia, which is pretty much a taboo subject. People don't like to hear about it, don't like to talk about it. So it's worked really well to have this crazy Aussie males standing up saying, hey, we're going to stand for these girls and try and make a difference.
Now you're Jeff's wingman, so what can you expect from this trip?
With Jeff, it's always a bit of an adventure, and yeah, you're always guaranteed of some laughs, whether it's him crashing or just in general.
I think from a young age I've always loved adventure, and I was born in Africa, so to be going back to Africa for another adventure it's fantastic. The last time I was in Africa as part of an adventure was cycling by bicycle from London to Central Africa, and myself and two mates cycled through the Egypt and Sudanese desert back then by a little bicycle. So this will be nice and comfy compared to the bicycle. About the mid part of our track, there's about a 250 kilometre wide belt that is completely mined, and for that area we'll have to have a vehicle in front, a vehicle behind, and a military escort to get through it. And if the buggies leave the road, they're likely to hit a mine and blow up. The force of the kite hitting the sand would be enough to blow up the mine, so we have to be really careful in that area to make sure we know what we're doing.
This is a more or less a modified Bigfoot pedal-in buggy. They've made it or designed and made it for us specifically for the Sahara. Wheels, tyres have been one of the big sort of issues at the moment. Will they last? Will they not? We're pretty confident. Hey, we've put it through some beatings. Each one of these wheels is about 7 kilos, and they'll actually float us across water. This is how I pretty much sit. It's actually a lot comfortable than it looks. Everyone's like, because there's not too much of a back support. For the main reason is if you're turning or if the kite comes behind you, you want to be able to sort of lean right back over. That really hurt. No. So yeah, but it's really comfortable to sit in. It's a big wide open seat, and yeah, so we'll be sort of having food, drinks stashed everywhere.
Champagne corks will pop if these Aussies take race honours, but they'll have to survive 4 weeks of lugging buggies up 180 metre high sand dunes in 50-degree temps. The race kicks off on August 3.